The California Cold sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's set, and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fouled off. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jared Eichhoff is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So coming to the plate, David Freese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, David Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped up. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. The swing and a miss, strike one.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and
Batting
now
fifth,
he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
DK Hernandez.
2 men on, 2 out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 5. The set and the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bellinger is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Herrera, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground to second base. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Rocky Gale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Two balls and two strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. This year against right-handed pitching, Kershaw is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball two now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside 3-0 now. Max Muncy would be next. Here it is. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Eichhoff, base runner at first with one out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Pitch is popped up, and Freese will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Bryce Harper now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher,
Rocky Gale, the next to dig in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, first baseman, David.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it is. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. 2 2 the count. 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 2 2 Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And it's fouled away. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Jared Eichhoff. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Zach Eflin is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 56, Zach Eflin.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is McCutchen. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Standing in, Corey Seager. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Taylor, the runner at third. Bellinger at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the catcher, Rocky.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Stepping in now, Rocky Gale, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 7-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bellinger is over, 1 away.
Now
so another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, David Freese. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty. The 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Seager moving to his right. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Philadelphia. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Rocky Gale. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 55. Now playing center field and batting 9. Number 31. Shane Robinson.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Freese. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Robinson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're still in control, 7-0. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Another 2-2 offering. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now at the plate, Shane Robinson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 2 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Now another 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Robinson is back and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Julio Urias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Urias features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys
Striding in
Hoskins.
once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-1 home. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Philly down to their last strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jared Eichhoff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.